me go grab something to eat, and then we will begin. Yeah, but I see y'all. Hello, Apple. Hello, Chroma. Yeah, give me a sec or a few. I don't know if y'all can hear me from over here, but I am from the sandwich. And we should begin in a little bit. I can always just eat while yapping. It would be incredibly hilarious if I just brought along a robot dog and it destroyed everything. Okay, anyways. Let us begin. Alright, howdy. Oh, let me change sub count because I actually got to 43. That's progress. I maybe we should actually change the goal stated because now that I think about it, that's like the big goal. We should be looking at the increments. Because I did say that at certain milestones, I think 100 was Marilina. Yeah. Hello, Chroma. Yeah. So OBS is still like a message or so late or something, I'm not sure, but that's fine. Alright. It should be fine anyways. Uh Now who should we bring? I mean, it kind of doesn't matter. Kind of. But it would be funny if someone in here had a something that boosted. Let me think. Hmm. You know what, let's bring Caliban. Um nah. Actually, yeah, let's just bring Mag. Mag has her pickup radius, normal looking fella as well. I was just thinking it would be really funny if I could proc Arcane Avenger. Um, so we are gonna try that. So, nope, I'm looking in the wrong place. What am I doing? Avenger, and then we remove all of these. You know, it is kind of interesting that she has two Naramon polarities when, like, oh, like, I, I don't know why you would need two Naramon polarities. Um, I mean, Equilibrium and Prime Flow is nice, but, like, I don't think it's that necessary. Um, yeah, and then she can just super chunky shield tank her way through. That should be good. I could do that. My goodness. Can I, what's it called? Is it just shield? It is. Okay, yeah. You can just call it shield. Yeah, somewhere where you can talk dev stream too instead of internalizing your hype. Oh my goodness. Oh, so, uh, oh my goodness. The, the, oh, the depths. They're not called the depths, but you know what I mean, you know, the levels of hell or whatever. The Descendia, that's what it's called. My goodness. Like, Descendia looks like a new Duviri circuit, but like I'm okay with that, honestly. Plus, I love the transition, right? And the stages, right? So it's like it is like rather than like every round you're like, am I there yet? Am I not there yet? Right? It shows you like, oh, you've hit this certain stage. Okay, you know, you can do this. Now you can leave or you can continue. Like that, in my opinion, is like more intuitive. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to Descendia. And then Uriel, I mean, we don't know much about Uriel, but I love summons, so of course I'm gonna check out uh how the summons are. Um, all right. So I think I'll record this, and they made ETA faster. Yeah, like that it they keep they keep improving, they keep cooking. It's genuinely really happening. Now, I don't know if you played Duet Night Abyss, but to roughly quote my friend, Duet Night Abyss is like somebody played 200 hours of Warframe-ish. And, 2,000 hours, I can't remember what he said exactly, but Duet Night Abyss is like someone played a whole bunch of Warframe, had a few grievances, and made their own game as a response. Mm, I do think it is, sorry, chewing. I think it's a really fun game, but gifted 2 new games since DNA, so the time windows are narrow. Oh, okay. But yeah, I think DNA is a really fun game. However, it's gonna be side by side with Warframe for me. Because sure it does do some things that are really nice, but it doesn't replace Warframe, which I think is in itself an amazing thing. I think there's no better beauty than seeing two games that you enjoy not compete so much, you know? If you can enjoy both without feeling like one is replacing the other. Anyways, just a disclaimer, I have done one round of Teacher on my own. This one is more so for me to give some commentary based on my first run through, and of course maybe I missed out some things in the first run, so they make the damage modding additive or multiplayer. You know, that's a good question. Unfortunately, I'm really early on in the game, so I don't know. Alright, so we see that
With Vor gone, Corpus forces have begun to scavenge his camps. Intel suggests they have detected a signal emanating from some reactivated Oregon-era technology. Move in and find the source of that signal before they do.
well, so I think it's not bad to just be like, okay, we beat Vor, right? Now we're looking at everything, right? So it's a pretty good kind of, there's some space in between. I think they fit in this quest quite nicely. John Mentor! I mean, I really like Teshin and his voice and his writing, his script. Whoever wrote his lines tends to be quite, not like, they seem to have done a very good job. Oh wait, I'm gonna actually just put Ceneric just in case. You know, energy regen. Haha. just metagaming my level 3 quest as if I'm not gonna one-shot them immediately, or my cat's gonna one-shot them.
Careful. There are Corpus heat signatures ahead.
Don't mind me. Just blew up all of them.
I will try and patch you into their comms.
So world building wise, we've just dealt with Grenier. I don't think we've really encountered the Corpus yet at this point. So seeing that our enemies, the Grenier, have been taken down is kind of a, like, oh, okay, something killed them for us, which is cool, but who are they, you know? So I think it's not a bad way to introduce the corpus, to kind of be like, here are people who are also an enemy, but they are enemy of my enemy. So I mean, it's pretty cool.
War's demise is our golden opportunity. For this, bring me the Oracle mod segment that our dearest benefactor Nefonyo so deeply desires.
Yeah.
Now, enough of this idleness. Go!
And so the treasure. Oh,
Technology is a mod segment that must stay out of Corpus hands at all costs. Tenno, recover it immediately.
yeah. So the treasure giving
Neither grenade
that
or Corpus
exposition
have
is
authorization to activate an Oracle-era distress beacon. So who did? Be wary.
yeah. So um, I think I think it is a pretty good way of introducing the corpus. Um, it's also a nice way to be like, here's modding. It exists in the game. As strange as that, the implications of that are, like what it all actually kind of means, but I don't know. I like it. And yeah, I do also really like Teshin, although he's a bit of a tricky character in some ways. Then we also get introduced to the idea of Orokin, and I don't think we know much about Orokin at this point other than they're like ancient, you know? So not bad. I don't know what that is. We have a penny from 1934. That is quite a while ago. Cool. Is it? I mean, how's it holding up? Like, I don't know what they made them over there out of. Like, is it like still intact? I mean, you always just hold on to it for yourself. Betcha it would look cool in a display. The Yanisky with its power to, oh, that's true. Do we know the Yanisky is Orokin at this point? We might. Hmm. But yeah. Hmm. Better condition than the one from 1945. People in 1945 are looking at the people in 19 it's like the people from 1934 looking at the coins they have in 45 going, they don't make them like they used to. Right. No, I don't think it's that bad. Hmm. Yeah, I guess the Orokin are. Yeah, so Orokin are currently basically some ancient civilization, and everyone wants their tech, and their tech does really fancy stuff. That's like what we know, which I think is enough, actually. That is a good amount of things to know. Also, scene design, can I just say, absolutely beautiful. Like, you go into this big open expanse, And I mean, the quest marker is there, yes. But even without the quest marker, I think if you walked out here and you saw that, and it's like, you know, moonlight's shining onto it and everything, like, I don't think it could be any more obvious that there's something up with it. And of course, you know, there's the sound.
Am I to believe that you are the Tenno who cut down the mighty Four? Even these covetous
Yeah, I
merchants
think I can't remember if I got it yet, but it is in Teshin's shop. And I am planning to get it.
That voice.
The Tenno I remember could find their enemy's weakness faster than the Kubradon finds a jugular. What happened to you?
What are you doing here?
I need to see for myself. Have the Tenno risen? Or is this another Lotus trick?
So obviously at this point we don't know about the Lotus being deceptive in any way. So the fact that they allude to it this early on, I mean, it can pay off for those who remember, but I do wonder if it's a bit early to start talking about like the deception of the Lotus. Not a bad thing though. It does kind of at least kind of plant that seed of like, oh, what's going on with the Lotus? You know, like, like, is she tricking us? That kind of thing.
Teshin Dax. This Tenno is not your foe.
We shall see.
Tenno.
You got Cyrene, nice. I think. I have opinions regarding the whole
You even remember the old war.
like decision to do it, but
Well, you wouldn't
like
anyway.
to
She made
implement her,
sure
but
all the Tenno
it's
forgot.
fine.
A mercy, I suppose. Finally. You have rested too long. Get up. Now. I have disabled your Warframe's abilities. Orokin tricks won't help you now. Pick up that weapon.
Yeah, we died of cringe basically. Except the cringe was our own. Two things are older, by the way, are both books. Novel from 1898. Oof. You have like a whole collection of like. So do you have like a? I think they call them the Cabinet of Curiosities. If anything, you should definitely make sure you preserve your antiques nicely. If not for the sake of any form of monetary worth, then more importantly, actually, the preservation of history. Also, he mentions Orokin tricks again, which then leads us to understand that okay, the Orokin are like what probably we understand that's what the Orokin made us, but I don't know.
Your life depends on you proving to me that you are a Tenno and not some imposter. Now, try and cut me down.
Where?
We are beyond her reach. You are alone.
Hold on. So enable screen shakers are off, and then recoil, is it reticle? Diamond represents as compared to okay. Yeah. So this one's interesting because some of the moves he's using are directly from the the uh like the little dudes in the very, you know, makes you think.
You do remember. this day. Stand down. We have much to review, and little time to do so. Come with me.
They updated Teshin's War Within moveset. I don't know actually.
Even the simplest... It matters not. I now have one in my arsenal. Your first lesson is simple. Destroy these targets.
Aim trainer.
Can you not see? They are outfitted with advanced shields, vulnerable only to electric elemental attacks. Your body remembers the stances, but your mind has forgotten your studies. Use my arsenal and upgrade your weapon.
So here's where, and I was chatting with Moki about it actually. Here's where I think it does go a bit weird. So we see that, oh, only electricity damages this. But the thing is, I don't think we get anything else until Profit Taker, in which we actually need to worry about element-specific like damage shielding.
Mods were the hidden power behind the Orokin's military, capable of turning simple weapons into implements of mass destruction. Fueled by the miracle of Endo, they can be endlessly rearranged and tailored to cut through the defenses of any foe. Next lesson. See how your weapon fares against these targets. These shields are only weak to magnetic elemental damage.
Yeah, so similarly here, it's...
Remember your alchemy. When electricity combines with cold, you create a magnetic field. Apply your mods accordingly.
Yeah, like, it is, you know, thematically...
So simple.
Oh, and here's the...
Even a child could do it. Now, test your work.
There's the foreshadowing for Second Dream. But yeah, like, I don't think it's a bad thing necessarily to teach you about elements. However, and now you can kind of see here, oh, magnetic halts shield regeneration. Like, it's not a bad thing to teach that, but I do think that saying like, oh, they only take damage from such and such, right? I think it could have been not that it could have been like scripted better, it could have been directed probably better. So that the emphasis isn't on them only being weak to it, but rather you could say, see, their shields are, for example, if it's electric, right? Maybe have something with like health regeneration. And see, like, see, it is healing. You need to combat it with damage over time. And then you can say like, look, these shielded, their enemies are, their shields are very strong. Halt their regeneration with magnetic. You know, like, because currently it's not telling us that the element does something. It's telling us that the enemies are weak to an element. Which, I mean, it's not. Yeah, again, like, until Profit Taker, which you're only gonna do if you hit I just bullet jump that guy to death.
Next, we will... Right on schedule. Show these corpus all you have learned.
Didn't think I would find you.
Oh, they do disable the mods on your Warframe.
Make
Did it disable arcanes? I mean, I can't tell because I'm barely getting hit. I mean, no adaptation. Yeah, I guess they do really remove like your arcanes, your mods, everything. Cool. So you can't even like bypass anything and be sneaky. You actually have to just play the quest as low pleb. Okay, that's pretty neat. I'm glad that they
More will come soon. Bolster your warframe.
cause Galleon of Ghouls, if I remember correctly. Oh, and this one's the weird one. So okay, when you have a Warframe from the start of the game, you will be playing as Volt, Excalibur, or Mag. Volt and Mag, for the most part, shield tank, and Excalibur uses a mixture of iframes and like a little bit of armor tanking, but like a really little bit. Yeah. Maybe kind of badly written foreshadowing because it does send you all ballast. Yeah. So like it is kind of good-ish. Like I see where the story direction is going, but the thing is, I think they did well with the story part. What is Blood doing? He's just like me for real. Look at him go. Look at him go. He's making rounds. He's doing laps. Oh, okay, okay. Um. Because I'm not numlock. Wait, no, is it numlock? Yeah. Anywhomst, while bro is doing circles, uh, yeah. So telling me to mod vitality on. Okay, first of all, there's no space.
Let us try this again.
Well, first of all, now I have all my mods, but don't worry about that. But yeah, like, okay, I've added like 3 health or something. I don't know. Like, I've added a little bit of health, but oh, now we get to Arcane Avenger. These fools down. How's it feel? How's it feel? Huh? Not too fond of that, huh? Are you? That's right. I actually made a crit, even though the crit multi is kind of trash. But yeah.
We'll take care of these mercenaries. Take the mod segment. It is too valuable to fall into Corpus hands.
Was anything? Yeah, yeah. He's just having fun. You're just running around.
Take the segment and go.
Why am I taking tick damage? Why am I taking tick damage?
Much better. That was the scouts. But the cavalry gather. Collect your weapons and take whatever mods you need. We have little time.
Can I grab the wrench and these like forgery tongs things? I want to use one of these.
Tenno, get to extraction. Is that a mod segment?
Yeah, I think it is kind of nice in that kind of way that like, oh, you get you get a lot of a lot of like nice bits of like story foreshadowing, and you kind of go like, okay, so this guy has known like not necessarily us, but what we are for quite a while, right? So it is nice to introduce Teshin into the story, um, in that sense, rather than just have people appear somewhere in I think it was Second Dream as well. Oh, well, within around there, where like people appears, and then like you would never have seen him unless you were like in perhaps what was it? What's that thing called? Um, Conclave. Yeah. Oh, another thing. Um, they should have done this for the demonstration on magnetic. Again, I don't think they introduce elements the right way, in my opinion. I think they should have had something where it's like, oh, like break his shield and then it has enough health, right? Because oh, we do magnetic procs and then like at the end of it, like maybe give it a bit of shield and the shield only takes damage from the electric proc from the magnetic. So like that, and then like let's say the electric proc takes down. Okay, well not enough, but you know what I mean. So we can see that magnetic deals more to shields, and electricity, and it causes an electricity proc whenever the shields break. I'm not even talking about Overguard because Overguard is its own thing, but at least for now, let us see that. Yeah, let us see that magnetic deals more to shields, and then we can say that electricity deals damage over time, which is more so what it does than it being a faction bonus against the Corpus. Cause let's be honest, right? Let's be real, like no, who's who is using uh like faction specific elemental combos as their primary source of damage. Like, yeah, people are. I know people are. But if you wanna kind of simplify the way you play the game in that sense, um, most people that I know of are running elements specific to how they feel the weapon should be played, rather than, oh, I'm in a Corpus mission, I better change my entire loadout, like all my elements based around what is effective against Corpus. Like, no. If anything, they'd be like, okay, let's say like, oh, I'm in a Corpus mission, I'm gonna slot my magnetic my weapon that has magnetic on it, and toxin perhaps, stuff like that. Or like, oh, I'm playing a Grineer mission, I'm gonna run my weapon, which I already modded corrosive onto, rather than going into the modding itself and messing around every single time. I mean, of course, you do have your configs, and you can go like, oh, config A, config B, but most people are looking at more so how does this work for my weapon rather than can I change it every single mission. In the same way that if you know Triburos, a YouTuber, kind of spoke about it, like he wants some option to make faction mods swappable, basically, like auto swappable. Like add an option that allows you to enable some kind of faction mod auto swap that swaps to an appropriate Bane mod on your weapon, based on capacity available and the highest rank of that Bane, and then of like prioritized primes, stuff like that. Yeah. I don't know. Ah, yep. The Bureaus comes out like it comes with a video.
My
Oh,
Tenno, I've gone and captured your comrade. So, let's make a deal. You bring me the mod segment, I release the Dax.
Teshin gave you that mod segment. Maybe he can be trusted. Install it at once. You will need maximum power for your next mission.
another thing. So mods have this, the mod terminal. Okay, now this one I like. This one I do indeed like. Right, it's telling us Lamau. Yeah, dissolve. Oh, fine. Fine. I'll do it your way. This part I like. This part basically is like, here's how you get more endo early on, because like you can't really get a lot of endo, like you can't really farm endo as easily when you're early on in the game, but you know, yeah, why don't we just do like Bane of the Murmur, just oh wait, no, just pick one, start fusing, and there we go. Now we have a Bane of the Murmur mod. We already had one. Yeah, okay.
Good. When you are ready, find Teshin.
Right, so I like that they teach you that. What I don't like is that they tell you the mod section when they should have actually shown you the arsenal. Like, I understand, um, like, the fusion and, dissolving and all of that is done at the mod station. But they should have also shown you the arsenal, which is where the modding happens. You know? She'd be like, oh, okay, now go to the arsenal and, like, put on your thing, Like, anyways, toxin, put that there. Split magnetic, except as you can see, you can search magnetic and it will give you magnetic. Then let's do this because we can, and let's reduce recoil even more with stabilizer, thus giving us 100% stabilization. Now we can use aptitude, which is additive condition overload, so it's not going to do a huge amount as compared to, well, most other things, but we'll take it, we take what we get. Yeah. So yeah, like, Actually, we don't need Gal. Well, well, might as well put Gal Chamber, why not? So, if they told you a bit more, it would be nice. Still leaves out the singular thing of how mods multiply damage. So, maybe this is a hot take, but, in my opinion, the, like, multiplicative, like, the whole damage calculation is not really something that is for the average player. I think they just need to know, like, oh, crit means more, and element means more. Whether something is additive or multiplicative, actually, I would say, is not as crucial for the average player. Also because of the nuance, and I mean, Cernos. Mutil is Cernos. So, yeah. But I do think that they need to show you, like,
Teshin is deep within this ship.
actual
Cut through
actual
with
modding.
this
Oh, I
and
still have,
find
I
him.
still have Vitality installed.
Sweet fortune. What are the odds? Another bird flies into my hands. Oh, Nefanya will pay dearly for the two of you. Corpus, take the Tenno. Dead or alive, it matters little.
So another thing that I kind of would like, what I'm mentioning in my mod guide, which I am working on, is the fact that a lot of combat is up to feel. So for example, now obviously because there's a corpus thing, I am running Toxin and Magnetic because Toxin bypasses armor, bypasses shield, and Magnetic is just kind of just in case. Just in case I need that, which I really don't. But the other thing I did was Deadhead and Stabilizer. Now, Deadhead, of course, you do need Steel Path for, but Stabilizer you can get earlier on, I'm pretty darn sure. And what that means is you can reduce the recoil by 60% already, which is probably going to be massively helpful for a lot of these burst fire weapons that otherwise just, you know, the kickback can sometimes just feel a bit much. So, yeah.
You found him. First, eliminate the wardens. Get Teshin out of that cell.
So yeah, like, feel is kind of a big thing. Also, the void effects. Now they introduce you to Corpus locks, which is good.
You to rescue me?
Not quite, Teshin. The Tenno is on a capture mission.
Very well, if you think they are ready. You have already learned mod fusion. Did you show them this, Lotus?
So yeah, now he has a shield, which is good because it does show you, like, oh, magnetic and everything.
I remember.
But, like, only kind of, you know? Right. I can't magnetize. Oh, but he does have his shield ospreys. Wait, can they be... You can destroy them.
Okay.
And then I eat him. I put him in my hand and I eat him.
One more order of business, Tenno. Scuttle this vessel.
So yeah, if they could maybe focus on what the elements do rather than the faction bonuses, which again, in my opinion, are far more niche. That would have already made this quest line a lot better. Well, this quest a lot better. Yeah, I really don't think that the average, like early game player needs to know about multiplicative, and like damage calculation. Like telling them elements multiply with base damage is like, yeah, that would be good-ish, maybe questionably, but like for early on, it's not as
The
crucial.
reactor is protected by two control systems.
Now, what I will say though,
Push both systems to expose the reactor core.
is that there should be a way to find out.
Stop that, Tenno!
Like they should be given like some sort of further thing, right? Like, oh, maybe like another teshin lesson somewhere where they can find out like, oh, like this multiplies with this, right? The more nitty gritty stuff. But that should come later on. It should happen. Uh, it should happen, but later on. Hey, buddy.
This is it. Take out the reactor.
What you gonna do about that? Hmm?
It is done.
Not a big fan, huh?
Now find extraction.
No! My ship! By the tenets, how is this possible?
Music replay as Teshin and feel the loss of new. Yeah.
Make a suggestion. Put out a distress call. When you do, let them all know. The Tenno are back.
Uh huh. Hmm. Yes. What's up, Atty? You know what I forgot to do?
Lotus, what you had the Tenno do to the Orokin, it was necessary. I concede that now. Will you tell them the truth of the matter?
In time, there are difficult conversations ahead. They
You
will
knocked down
need
my low, you're
mentor.
really standing, huh?
You trust
What
me
for?
to do this?
If you trust me to be their Lotus.
It is not my choice. It is theirs.
Sorry, my cat's on my pewter. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot to. Oh gosh, I forgot to I need to pick up the phone actually. Hold on. Yes, wow. Alright, well, since he's busy downstairs, hope he does not rob my house blind while I'm busy streaming. So you two will have to stay in my room. Anyways, yeah, I just got pinged because, forgot to tell the gang that I'm streaming.
Tenno, you have learned much in a short period, but your work has barely started. I have word from Venus. The people of Fortuna suffer under a corrupt, despotic preacher named Nef Anyo. They require a champion capable of fighting Corpus. Use the Venus Junction to bypass faction blockades. When you get to Fortuna, find a gentleman who goes by the moniker The Business. He is trustworthy. Your Lotus has graciously offered me residence in the relay. Come see me when you wish to learn more.
Okay, this is also goated. Giving all of these mods, it's, how do I say this? It is extremely helpful. These are kind of the basics of starting off, but it is a good place to start. It's important to get that start. So base damage mods, even though I usually don't use them, they are good. Yeah, yeah, exactly, right? Like, so first of all, 9% health. I mean, that did give me 33 health. But that gave me 33 health. And only 33 health. I have 1,500 shield. Like, if they wanted to do like that combat thing and say like, oh, watch out, you know, you're gonna be taking some hits, right? What should have happened is they should have said like, well, actually, it should have said like Teshin's gonna be like, see if I hit you. Yeah, it should have been like, okay, now let's do some light sparring or something. I don't know, but there should have been something to basically show you survivability in a proper way, because now people are gonna put now people are gonna put health mods on their like low armor frames, which can help maybe in early game. But once you're at, you know, later levels, right? If your armor is low and you take health damage, I'm sorry, you're going down. you're going down. I don't think there's much else that can be said about that. Yes, little boy. Yes, yes. Meow. Yeah. Well, you see, no. You gotta stay in here for now. While they do some work. I think they're like fixing my bathroom. I'm not sure. I just trust that like my parents hire people who do things that are helpful, which I'm pretty sure they do. So yeah, should be fine. Let's make this my weird and silly shield build. Yeah. So not a terrible quest, however. It does leave much to be desired, is what I will say. I do like I do think it's funny. Not I don't necessarily like it. I do think it's funny that punch through, like you have to wait all the way till one of Quincy's dialogues. Like uh man, it's hard. Yeah, I'm not sure. But at one part, like Quincy, right, all the way at the hex, asks you about punch through, and you gotta be like, well, the void calculates the distance it will take to travel through a surface, and if it's capable, it will travel through the surface. It will punch through the surface through the power of the void or something. And it's like, okay, um you can access Shred, I'm pretty sure, after you've like unlocked enough once you've unlocked enough like nodes to do Nightmare. Can judge my Riz? Oh boy. Okay, let's see how we doing today. Say mind my own business. Claim the army guns, right? Yeah? Taking part on EFV5, yeah, nice. Nice little skeek. Let him continue. So look down, the little rat chilling on my leg like a total ganged him. Ganged it. Okay, sure. Looking at me like, sup, bruv? I think I won't let his rats here say hi. Hello, fam. So I sit there and talk to the little guy. Feeding some pizza, eh? Yeah? Sorry, my accent's falling apart. Okay, over time sitting there watching, listening. Cleans little whiskers. Cute. So I'm done. I go, okay, little fam, let's get you back to your mum. So he hops on my shoulder like no big deal, taking off to Letty. I guess here this is going. I said. And so to like, here's your family, rat family, and she's like, you're crazy, I have all mine here. Spent 4 hours feeding him with a random mole rat. I said, this is incredible. Oh, what do you do? You're incredible. I'm looking at his little face. And Letty's just laughing. And I have a pet rat. Don't know what to name him yet. King Arthur will let you sit now. So I said later. Said you're gonna help me set up the supplies. This is just so cute. You know, yeah, I'm not gonna be like, you didn't strike me as a pet rat kind of guy, because like, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I'd call him cute, because it seems to like the whole tough guy thing. Oh, maybe strike me as, I don't know, we'll see. Sometimes you never know what you are until you are. It's Deep Dot for you from Quincy K. Oh, no shinies today, but to be fair, I have max ranked everyone. Favorite season? Go. This is a tough one. Spring? Hmm. Um. Hmm. Okay, well, I like winter, but I would go spring if I could. It's just that usually that's when school starts. Cause I like the cool, and all that, and the dry and everything, but I also do like the freshness. Winter does get a bit sad sometimes, and well, I don't. Okay, look, I live in the tropics. It is warm all the time. I don't need summer. Fall is okay. Weird, but I think bees are adorable. I like watching them do their spring flowers. Oh, this is a tricky one. How's she gonna think of bees? Oh, she's typing. Is she scared of bees? Uh-oh. No way. Oh my. This is why I romanced her. Look at that. She did an entire ASCII bee. Oh my goodness. It's absolute you can't see me put my hands up, but absolute cinema. Bless. Yeah, this is adorable. Oh my goodness. Oh, alright. Yeah, Aoi is best. Aoi's best goal, okay. Can you know what happens next in Text Adventure? That's the inventory order. I'm not gonna ask about work. Right, I got so much fun in auditing inventory. I got the next section ready to go. Nah. See it. Stand there, yourself, over the whatever grenade you just killed. You can't stop thinking about his dying words. You'll never find the looters. You'll glance at an open cell door. What's your next move? Search the god's body? Feel around and finding him bad. Something about a flintstone and moldy biscuit. Take the flint. Glance at open cell door. What's your next move? You search the body again. Go around the hall. Carefully sneak out of the cell. To your right is a large door. The exit. It's open, just a crack. You hear Mogrenir mulling about on the other side. To your left, the dungeon hall continues, but it's too dark to see. A torch hangs on the wall. What do you do? Take the torch. You pull the torch off the wall. You carefully sneak out of the cell. To your right is a large door. The exit. It's open, just a crack. Oh. Explore the dungeon hall. Open the flames and go. You walk past empty cells, barren as the last. As you carefully creep towards the end of the hall, the torchlight begins to reveal a pit of darkness in front of you. You stand over a cistern. Peering down, you can't see the bottom. If not for the torch, you surely would have fallen to your doom. You look around and there's a bunch of rotten boards barricading something. Look closer at the boards. Try to shine it to the crowd. A draft of wind makes your flame flicker. Hear the sound of water dripping. Head on the boards. Using all your strength, you peel the boards back to reveal what's left of some rusted out iron bars. As room is squeezed through. Beyond a low, narrow tunnel. Why not? That's the spirit. You going in? I'm going in head first. You squat down the end of the tunnel, crawling painfully slowly for what seems like forever. It's cold and wet and really, really dirty. Eventually, the tunnel ends. Relieved, you stand up and look around. You find yourself in a large empty room. Some sort of cellar, maybe? Only thing of interest is a heavy metal door. Can I open the door? The door is locked. Here's a faint sound. Is it squeaking? It's rats, isn't it? It's freaking rats! I mean, squeaking sound grows louder, followed by a pitter-pat of claws and stone. Suddenly, your torch casts a shadow. A rat the size of a cat. No, a dog comes running at you. But it's not alone. They're coming from everywhere. Have you shown this part to Letty? No, I don't intend to. That's coming at you. What's your plan? Where's my torture then? Rats encircle you. Stand tall, ready to fight, but they don't attack. Instead, the biggest one bows its next to you. You realize it's wearing a necklace. The silver chain slips off and lands on the ground. It looks as if to say, "This is for you." Ask the rat who gave him the necklace. Rat doesn't speak. It is a rat, after all. Rats turn and scurry away. Whoever gave them that key knew you were down here. There's only one person with such power. The Lotus. The key. So open the door. Insert the key and it works. You squint painfully as bright light from the other side streams into your eyes. You can't believe what you're looking at. And that's what I have so far. What's the flip for? I thought my torch was gonna go out. Flint. Oh man, the flip. I forgot to work that in. I know version 1 to have it. Promise. Oh, he's a bona fide D&D DM is what I know. Such a treat for an unexpected KIM expansion, right? I love the writing. Yeah, rumors about Eleanor and me at the bar. Lies. I love that. Okay, alright, okay. Having drinks, are there? Are they? Next, she's gonna say, you know, if you hear anything about the two of them going into a hotel room by themselves together, you know, it's all lies. I'm sure. Right. So defensive, are we? Don't know if you've noticed, but something bloody fantastic has happened. Arthur's singing again. Thank the gods. I'm glad. Oh, why do you stop? Why do you stop? Performance anxiety. Simple as that. Has to be someone as brave as Arthur could be scared like that. What's the crack in his armor? It's in the name. That's the sodding problem. Oh, your name's Nightingale, is it? Sing us a song then. Different wankers, same line, all through our lives. Now Victor's doing it. Honestly, I'm proud of Arthur for having the guts to sing at all. That's sweet. I need your help. I may have an emergency on my hands. What's going on? Kai is following me around. She will not leave me alone. I don't know how to tell you. You implying she... Oh, no. Oh no, I thought I just made her angry. Yeah, I was thinking she's gonna drop me through a portal into some other dimension. This is far worse. This is all I need, some 19-year-old super genius with a crush. So I'm gonna drop you in a portal. She's not going to go... She knows it's not going to go anywhere. We've talked about it, it's fine. Going to get my atom split turned into some kind of black hole, aren't I? Oh, you Groucho. Oh yeah, none of that happens if you're with Eleanor and Letty and that pops up. I do wonder as well, but either way, I hope they do become drinking buddies, and I mean, you know. Friends to enemies to lovers, Yuri. I'm just saying. That and oh my gosh. Okay, so I still haven't seen art of it, but I really hope there will be. But I know that I'll probably have to do it myself. Whew, I have a lot of gear. Oh gosh. Artists, if there's any artist out there that watches this, I know we're like already an hour something in. None of Lua, Eleanor, X, none of Saul, Marie. Please, I beg. okay? I don't have the confidence to draw all those fabric folds. Please. Maybe if when I have more money, I might commission that. I don't know. But please, cook. The food is... The ingredients are right there. Sure, they're in 2 different cabinets. But cook. I believe in you. That's all I have to say. In that regard. Anyways. What do we got? Interception, exterminate, and mobile defense. I like how they're using the same JPEG in each. Okay. Octavia, and then what are we running? We're running this. Magnetic capacity probably is actually just straight up not good for us. Yeah, what if we did... What if we just did straight up heat? Could work. Oh, we don't have viral. That's fine, I'm sure. Eczema stronghold though. Oh wait, we do have viral. Eczema stronghold. I'm sure that'll be fine. Bring Goober on. Actually no, I think I'll just stick to Octavia. See how this goes. Actually, you know what? We'll keep it to public. Might as well see who we get, right? Yeah. If anybody at all, apparently. Go the corrosive cold hound. Yeah. Please tag if Protoframe Yuri is found immediate. I will send it to the server and I'll at you if I find that. But come on, you know? Like, I know it's a KIM message, so like people probably could have missed it, and like I wouldn't be surprised if like majority of people just straight up missed like that one KIM message, which was like which is talking about her meeting her nun self. But like, come on, you know? Enough time has passed. Get on it. I mean, I should probably try as well, but I know myself.
This tower is ours now.
So for some reason, I just remember that one art, which was like average Orokin triad, and it's like, it's like, it's got roast there, and it just says most racist Orokin alive, and then it's Marie saying Solemn Nua will cleanse this follower.
We are dominating. Keep it up.
I don't remember if I put that in my Discord, but it is. I mean, I could probably find it again. It's a tweet. Still on dinner. You like being a chatter too. I mean, I like that. I appreciate anybody hanging out. Don't matter what you're doing. If you want to just chill out, hang out, I'm happy with that. I wonder if I should be putting max range. I mean, I could. I really could. There's like no harm in it. Also, I don't think you guys can hear it, but I put Bad Apple as my,
Any of y'all see the feeds light up? It's going down, kids.
I tried my best with it, so it's not perfect, but you know, it is what it is. Ay, caramba!
Tower lost. We are in total control. Keep fighting.
An unhear bad apple. Well, that's the goal of it. Like, it's quite soft, I think, but it is. It is indeed what I set as my Soma chord. It's like surprisingly tricky to tune things in Soma chord because there's a lot of limitations to your notes. It is fun as well because of the limitations, but it does make it hard.
I have detected another message incoming. Capture and decode the signal. You have captured a radio tower. You have captured a radio tower.
Oh no!
You have
Sorry,
control of all 4 towers.
Monkey sent me something.
The enemy have captured a tower.
Okay, so with just Deadhead, the burst, like the recoil is still quite noticeable. Why did they make this a starting gun? Actually, it's kind of a pain.
All 4 towers.
They should just use like an automatic rifle.
The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it.
Where'd they go with this? Whose bright idea was it to give you a burst rifle with, and they don't even teach you about burst fire or firing types or anything. They just
We are in total control. Keep fighting. We have lost control of a tower.
yeah.
The enemy have captured a tower.
Oh dear. You never got into introducing Seabed to Moki. Oh gosh.
We have lost control of a tower.
I know how to say this, but I can't imagine Moki being the type to put on music during. Actually, I can't imagine Moki doing that at all. Be it out of respect for my friend or just because she doesn't strike me as the type. It's hard to say, but typically I also just rarely am capable of imagining my friends in such a situation. Feels weird.
We are dominating. Keep it up. Tower lost.
But yeah. Okay, maybe that was a bit unhinged to say actually. My bad. I should not be saying. I should not loot my friends who do not wish to be looted. I don't know if what her wishes are, but that's part of why.
Tower captured. Beginning stream decode now.
Also, my dog just never ceases to amaze me. Contagious Bond. Contagious Bond. It is one of the mods to exist of all time. Add Manifold Bond to the mix, and like, huh? You know, like, huh? Like, hello? Like, why does my dog throw a little bouncy ball that clears the entire room of enemies? Why does that happen? Is that legal? But yeah, they should have given us like just like a really chill sort of automatic rifle, maybe with a bit of recoil, so that you could. But a burst with this much kick is just, it gives you more to work, like it gives you more that you have to like account for than just like modding elements on. So yeah. Is the teacher a good quest? It's an okay quest, but it has flaws that I would personally prefer were fixed.
Not only have we decoded the enemy transmissions,
Yeah.
we've also disrupted their communications.
Anyways, what's this thing about Moki on Twitter anyways? No. You? You? Maybe? I don't know what to say. Yeah, so oh, exterminate. MRGs. Actually, no. No, get me out of here. No, no. No, I ain't doing that. LR3 Wukong Prime, nah. Nah. Steel charge, nah. Out of here, that. Nah. Okay. Um. Maybe Caliban. Huh. Who do I want to bring? Citrine. Not even bring Citrine. Sure. Why not? People B. No, it's like, I understand that it is a sort of a bit of a thing to discuss, to put it really blunt, like really plainly. Like, I understand that like the teacher as a like modding as a whole is a topic that many have a bit of issue discussing, but I don't think it's that bad to be like, oh gosh, never mind. I got into something else. Where am I? What is this? Why is everyone a meta DPS? Yeah, I don't really mind a Valkyrie. And it looks like the Korra is not whip spamming, so like that's nice.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
That's what is that? It's a Raptor Nullifier. But I think, yeah, like Moki's discussion of the teacher is something that I really resonate with. Like, not that I'm new by any means, but I understand and I remember like what it's like to be a new player, and from my understanding and like watching other people be new players, it's kind of like, yeah, there's a lot that the game just like it there's two things, right? There's two ways of kind of looking at it. One is that the game needs to be simpler.
Broken their ranks and they are on the
The other is that the game needs to explain itself more. Because there is kind of that in between those two, where like you like we want people to understand how the game works. I think that can be quite easily said. We want people to be able to know how the video game works, how modding works, right? But is the game too complicated is another question that we do have to wonder. Because modding,
excellent work, Tenno.
when you have galvanize, you have banes, you have the elemental system, you have arcanes, right? You have crit, status, multi-shot, CO, base damage, of course, right? Like, there's so many things. There's so many things. Sure, I'll join y'all. One thing I think that's kind of also why DNA chose the normal gacha game like idea of each character has their own element. And I think they're probably gonna keep it that way. I think it is kind of like worth noting the fact that
You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations.
this person was like, yeah, you know what?
Be prepared for
There is
resistance.
fancy elemental systems,
Do this without
but I'm just gonna stick to a sort of rock paper scissors kind of situation, and I mean I respect that.
here is a terminal.
I will say I respect that quite a lot.
And defend.
But yeah, it does kind of
I'm in, Tenno.
highlight to me the fact that
This will take a moment.
Warframe's elemental system is a thing of itself on top of all the other stats. Because Duet Night Abyss has multi-shot, it has crit, it has, I think they call it like effect chance or trigger chance or something, but basically status chance, right?
Need to defend.
But it's not. Ooh. Ooh. Cool. Someone's got their synth target.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit.
I believe in you, Judgment. You can do it. Maybe. Did you get it? Yeah, they got it.
We are finished here. Move on.